Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here, and today we are back with another video. Today we're going to be teaching you how to stream with Elgato and OBS and what are the best settings. So I use an Elgato HD, which is just the original, the cheapest one, not an HD60 or HD60S. So I'm going to show you how to stream without lagging with that and how to stream with a laptop like I do. So on sources, you're going to want to hit add and go down to video capture device. Once you do that, name it whatever you want. So I'm going to name it Elgato. And then right after you hit OK, it will bring up my face cam. I'm covering it right now. You're going to want to change this device to Elgato Capture HD, Game Capture HD. So once you do that, it will freeze for a bit while it's loading up. It takes a little bit because that's just what Elgato does. But once it loads up, as you can see right here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the resolution to custom. Resolution FPS type is custom. Now you're going to want to change the actual resolution to 1280 by 720 and the FPS to either match output FPS or 30. I prefer 30, it's just easier for me. And then once you do that, you can just go ahead, hit OK. It'll all be done. And now will take a while to load after you do that. And my Xbox just went idle again. I'll be right back. 1 second. There we go. Alright. So now it's not idle anymore. We're gonna take this bottom part and snap it to the corner, as you can see. Now you got your whole thing. It looks like it's running pretty smooth. So that's exactly what you want it to do. Now I'm gonna switch back to my display capture. As you can see, if the Elgato is above the display capture, you can only see that. So if you want to do overlays, make sure the Elgato is at the very bottom of everything. So now, before we get into overlays, let's go ahead and look at our settings. So on the general, you really don't need to change anything. If you want it to be gray and darker gray and black and stuff like I have it, change the theme to dark. I don't like the default, it just blinds me. And you can really change anything you want in here. It doesn't matter that much. I just keep it all like how I have it right now. If you want to slow down the video, you can look at all these. But let's just get into the stream tab. What you're gonna want to do is whatever you're streaming on, I recommend YouTube or Twitch. You're gonna want to put on these settings, I guess. So I have YouTube here, and put on the server primary. Do not use the backup server, and then put in your stream key. You can find this on the YouTube page where you live stream, under like your video part. So once you do that, or if you want to see the Twitch options, you want to choose the server that's closest to you. So I'm gonna change it back to YouTube. Now let's go on to output. This is probably one of the most important ones. What you want to do is you want to have your encoder at X264. I can't change it right now because I'm recording. And then have this unchecked, check that, and change this to 1280 by 720. Now the bitrate, it honestly depends. I have a 7 megabyte per second upload speed, so I have about a third of that. You're just gonna have to kind of mess with it on your own. Start at maybe 1,000 and keep going up to see what's best for you. And then the keyframe interval, set that to 2. The CPU usage, put that to very fast. I do not recommend going on any of these two. It will load faster, but it will make the quality really bad. Keep it on very fast, or if you can, even go faster or to fast. But yeah, then profile is main, tune none, X264 options, nothing there basically. Now let's go on to audio. This is pretty simple. You don't really have to change anything, but the mic auxiliary audio device, the first one, that's what you're gonna be recording with. So I use my microphone, the Blue Snowball. I really recommend it. It's a great mic. It's pretty cheap actually. So yeah, we have that. There's basically nothing to do here. Video, you're gonna want to change you want to keep the base resolution at 1920 by 1080. you need to keep it there, guys. And then the output resolution, you want to keep it at 1280 by 720. Downscale filter bilinear, that works the best. It doesn't lag. And then for FPS, I use 29.97. And so once we do that, let's go to hotkeys. You can set these to whatever you want. Just when OBS is opening, or opened, I should say, whatever your start and stop streaming key is, it will work. So one time I had it in the background, I was typing on YouTube, I didn't realize it was open, I hit the stream key, and so that didn't end out well. So let's not do that. Advanced, there's not much to change here, just put that on normal, default, check. You can name this to whatever you want, and I wouldn't override it because then you can't have multiple recordings at once. And then stream delay, don't put that on. Automatic reconnect, just enable it, I guess, whatever it's at already, and then just hit apply. So now let's get into overlays. So what I'm gonna show you is how to put on overlays. As you can see, basically the Elgato is just a giant overlay. See right here. So this is basically like a sub count. You can put it anywhere you want, but let me show you how to make a sub count. So let's switch it back to display capture. What you're gonna want to do is add and hit a browser. That's what you want to hit. Now to add a sub count, I'm just gonna name it subscriber count, because why not? I already have a sub count. And what you're gonna want to do is I go to livecounts.net, and then you just put in your channel name right here. And so once you put in your channel name and it's the right channel, just copy this whole link right here, and then go back to OBS, hit OK on that. And what you're gonna want to do is put that URL right in there. Once you do that, it will come up right here. You're gonna want to hit right click it, go to transform, edit transformation. Now take the position, not the position. You're gonna want to crop it, guys. Sorry. So you're gonna want to crop it. You just kind of have to mess with it. See, 100 is too little, so let's change it to 300. This one won't delete. Yeah, alright, let's change it to 300. That looks a little bit too much, so let's do 290. No, it's 2903 now. 290 looks pretty good, so I'm gonna crop the right also to 290, and then we're gonna have to crop the top and bottom. So 200, that works, but I can't see my name on it, so let's change it to, stop putting the 2 there, jeez, 150 maybe. That keeps the blue button on it though, so I'm gonna change it to 170. There we go, that looks perfect. Bottom, I'm not sure if this is gonna be the same or not. Yeah, 170 is nowhere near enough. Here, I can move this so you guys can see it. Bottom, let's change it to 250. Okay, 251 is still a little bit much on the bottom side, so let's try 275 maybe, and there you go, it works. Just hit close right there, and now you have your little sub count. You can put it on top, but make sure the sub counts and stuff, they stay on top, okay? Because if it doesn't, like I move the Elgato up a lot here, see, if I move these above it, it won't show it. You won't be able to see the subscriber count if anything's above it. That's blocking it. So you guys, that's how to add a sub count and stream without lagging. If you are still experiencing lag, if you just updated like OBS or Elgato, go ahead and delete the capturing device from OBS and put it back on, add another video capture device, and you should be good to go. That's what went wrong with mine. I just had to remake it. And so if this video didn't help you, make sure to share it with your friends and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.